Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Fatman Scoop, and I want to talk about something that is very dear to me, and someone who really, really helped me. And, you know, a lot of you guys may be listening and viewing, and you might not know him, but a lot of you guys do know him as Alkaline Dre. And I want to talk about how working with Dre saved my foot and my life. Now, I've had 2 episodes with Dre, but today I'm just going to talk about 1 episode. I got COVID, and after I got COVID, I wasn't really paying attention to my toe. I had an ulcer in my toe from diabetes that had opened up, and I wasn't taking care of it. So if this is your toe, it was a big hole in my toe. I wasn't taking care of it, and it got infected to the point that as I was laying in bed recuperating from COVID, my foot swelled up and I got an intense fever. And I said, wait up, hold on. I got COVID again? And I looked down at my leg and I realized that my leg was completely blown up, my ankle, everything. Convinced the doctor to let me come see him, the podiatrist. And he told me, your foot is infected. It looks like the toe is infected. And not only is the toe infected, but the bone in the toe is infected. We're gonna have to take your toe, at the least. We'll take 1 toe, and then maybe if it's bad, we'll have to take like either part of your toe, your foot, or whatever. And I did 2 things when I heard that. They set me up for an amputation in like 2.5, 3 weeks. And I went home and I prayed. I said, God, don't take my foot. This is the way I perform. This is the way I do what I do. And I said, I'm not gonna lose my toe. And then the second thing I did was I called Alkaline Dre. And I said, yo, Dre, what can I do to keep my toe, man? He says, nothing, it's light work. All you gotta do is go back to the basics. So there is a sheet of foods that Dre gives you every time you come and join him and join his consultation group. And I went back to that, and he gave me a couple of our supplements to take. I had to take some teas as well, respiratory teas for my COVID and stuff like that, which cleared up my chest completely. I take it to this day. And I had to really focus on eating fruits and vegetables. More fruits, just fruits only, and certain kinds of fruits. And when I did that, certain things started to happen. So let me show you. Here's how my toe started out. Here's how it started out. It was a huge hole in my toe, if you can see that. And it was actually bigger than this. It was really, really big. And then from there, maybe about a week in, it looked like that, okay? The side of my toe, everything was messed up. It was completely shattered. Then, about a couple of days after that, my toe started looking like that. And then about 4 or 5 days later, at the end of the week, my toe looked like that, okay? So now I'm looking and I'm like, wow, this is working, it's shrinking. Then, about a couple of days later, it got to that. Then, at about a week and a half, 2 weeks, we were at this point. Now, I went from a wide hole down to starting to shrink and get smaller. And then it just continued to get smaller. And there we were. And then this part right here, which is the base of your toe, where most of the kinetic energy goes in your toe, that started cleaning up. Then we got to here. About 2.5 weeks later, we were here. Then got smaller and smaller. We're here now. Then it's even smaller. We're here now. Now this is all, I'm taking these every day, every couple of days. Then about 2 full weeks in, we're here. So if you look at it, the hole is completely closed in, and now it's just blood, a little bit of blood there, a little bit of dead tissue. Then it got to this. So now as you can see, it's starting to heal. That skin over that hole is healing. And I'm just drinking I'm taking my natural juices because I juice, so I would juice a lot of the fruits and just drink it. And I take the supplements and take the teas. And then we got to here. So if you can see here, it's really closing in. And all of the parts right here with my toe, that's healing up. Now it's even smaller. The hole is getting smaller and smaller. We're now about 3 weeks in. At the full 3-week mark, it's here. So if you can see, the hole is really, really small. Now we're cooking. Now about 3 weeks and 2 or 3 days, the hole is looking real small. It's shrinking, shrinking, shrinking. Then we got to the point where I went back to the doctor, he cauterized it, and it looked like this. So he just cut everything off and made it like so it would be in a perfect position to heal. Then, I'm gonna show you a little bit more. We got to right around here. Now it's a very, very tiny hole. Once we get to that point, we're here. So not only is the hole very minute, the new skin is coming up on top of it. Then we get to here. So as you can see, it's fully clean, and now that last layer of skin is coming on. And then we finally get to this. Now the hole is damn near closed, and all of the skin is now joined in, and now a layer of skin is on top. Then we went from there to this, another thing. And then eventually we got to here. So now you can see there's a layer, a legit layer of skin over it. And then at the end, right here, there, if you can see, there's an actual layer of skin on top of it. So now this is a scab. Once we get to scab, we then get to a point where it's here. So the scab is right about to fall off, but all the skin around it is completely healed. And then from there, we got to here, where there was a full layer of skin. And after this, it was completely healed. It was like completely done. When I went back to the doctor said to me, not only we took a scan of your bone, not only is the bone in your toe not infected, your foot completely healed. He said, if I didn't see it, I wouldn't believe it. This is the second time that I've done something with Dre, and the podiatrist could not believe it. You take it for whatever you want to take it for. I got my recently deceased uncle with Alkaline Dre. And he had leukemia, and taking some products from Dre and some other products. When he went back to the doctor, unfortunately he died of a car accident. God bless the dead. Bless you, Uncle Sonny. I love you, man. When he went back to the doctor said, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever the fuck it is, keep doing it. I can't tell you what to do medically that's not our way, but whatever you're doing, keep doing it. I have sent over 60 people to Alkaline Dre, AKA Alkaline Gourmet, and they were all healed. One of my best friends, she's like my family, I'm not gonna say her name, she's a flight attendant. And she said to me, she called me one day when she had COVID. And she was like, I just wanna tell you something. I need to ask you something. I was like, what? She said, if anything happens to me, because this is how bad I feel like I'm gonna die, please take care of my daughter. I immediately called Dre. She paid for the package. 5 days later, she was walking in the streets. That's an actual fact. So I'm not gonna say anything. I give you my testimony. I give you what I've seen it do to people. At this point, you make your own decision. I hope you do hop on the journey. and I'm here to say something to you. I am not Alkaline Dre. I don't eat 100% alkaline. There are days that I mess up. I have Chinese food, pizza, everything. Things happen. But I am about 85 to 90% alkaline. Listen, if you can get to 70, it's still better than what you're doing now. If you can get to 60, it's still better than what you're doing now. At the end of the day, you gotta clean your body up a little bit. Doesn't all have to be right now, and we don't expect anybody to just hop in and be the poster child for this. But just start with a little step. If you wanna know more, go to Dre's Instagram, Alkaline Gourmet. I love y'all, and I hope that y'all listen. Be safe, take care of yourself, and do what you gotta do with your body, because it's the only body you got. And I know some of y'all saying, but you fat? I used to be 350. I'm 275 now. I'm not trying to not be fat. It is who I am. I've been fat professionally for my entire life. I don't plan to go away. But what I plan to do is be healthy. On that note, you guys, hopefully you take the information, you go with it. Do what you gotta do. I love y'all. Be safe.
Fatman Scoop.